gentlemen, in my hand here I have Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade. You wanted this review because I made a poll on the community tab and the majority of you guys voted for this review as soon as possible. So I'm going to go in depth in terms of how it smells and what scent profile it has, the longevity, the projection, the price, and finally my final opinion and rating of this fragrance right here, Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade. Let's not waste any more time and let's talk about it. Let's give this a few sprays and let's have a smell. Oh gosh, I love this fragrance so much. It is so strong. So this is going to be a dark, woody, smoky, earthy, leathery fragrance. This has rose, oud, raspberry, incense, benzoin, geranium, birch, and saffron. This smells luxurious, dark, smoky, floral, and also has this very smooth, almost creamy texture because of the amber and benzoin used in the base with the oud as well. This is one of, if not the best rose and oud fragrances out there, but you're also going to pay a high price for the quality. I'm going to talk about the price a little bit later in the review. And not only is this a rose and oud, this has a little bit of everything. This has some slight spiciness, some smokiness, some earthiness to it coming from the raspberry note, and also some woodiness with the oud as well, giving it some roundness and overall completion. This is amazing. I love this scent and how it smells. As I wanted to talk about previously, let's move over to the price, and this is going to be super expensive. 100 ml of this fragrance is going to set you back $400, and a bigger 200 ml is going to cost you $600. It's insane how much this fragrance actually costs. I was so lucky to get a sample of this fragrance at the Louis Vuitton store here in Denmark, in Copenhagen, when I bought something from their store, hence why I have this sample here. And I also got a 10 ml decant for a fraction of the price, which you can find in the description below. It's insane how expensive this fragrance is, and because of the price I can't recommend you to blind buy this fragrance. You need to try this for yourself before even thinking about buying it, because it is super divisive. I have gotten plenty of compliments and attention from this fragrance, but I also know a few people that find it to be way too much and being way too strong. Don't blind buy this, especially because of the immensely high price tag. Before you buy, give it a try, give it a smell, see if the price is justified for you. Moving over to longevity, and I have actually made a review of this fragrance before in short form content. I said that this lasted 5 to 6 hours on my skin, and I'm making this review to give it some justice as well, because the first time that I reviewed it, I didn't realize that I got anosmic to the scent, and that means I couldn't smell it, but other people most likely could. And I actually found it to be true this time around once again. This time around I got 12 plus hours of performance, and I was flabbergasted about how wrong I was in my previous review and how long this fragrance actually lasts for. 12 plus hours on my skin from Ombre Nomade is very impressive. So the price might be slightly justified than it was previously if I didn't know how long it would actually perform on my skin. Moving over from longevity and performance to projection and sillage, and I was super impressed. I realized that I went anosmic to the scent whenever I got a compliment for wearing it and how strong it was on me. 5 hours after I applied it, I was told that the fragrance stole the show and there was nothing else to breathe inside the small room where I was. So the projection of this fragrance is 1 to 2 meters whenever you first apply it, and then it dries off to having 1 meter minimum of projection for at least 5 hours, and then it dries off to being a very minute scent bubble around yourself, and eventually dry off completely to being a skin scent for 12 plus hours of performance. performance that this gives off. Super impressive stuff. I didn't know that being a Nosme to a scent could be this crazy. I was so wrong about this fragrance in my first review, hence why I'm doing this re-review. Gentlemen, now it's time for my final opinion and rating of this masterpiece of a fragrance. I'm going to tell you again, this is a masterpiece. Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade is one of the best fragrances ever made. It is blended to perfection. It has complexity, roundness, and overall a masterful blend. I love it. It is extroverted, loud, dark, smoky. This has everything that you would look for in a fragrance if you want something to really steal the show, take the whole room by storm, and really smell as luxuriously as you can possibly smell. This fragrance is incredible, and hence of my better experience this time around compared to my first review, I am going to actually change the rating of this fragrance. In my first review, I gave Ombre Nomade a 9.6 out of 10 men's improvement rating, but I'm actually going to bump it up a little bit to a 9.8 out of 10 men's improvement rating. I gave it some more points for having 12 plus hours of performance and great projection and sillage for at least 5 hours. But the two missing points from actually giving it a 10 out of 10 is the high price point. I would have loved it to be just slightly less expensive, but 9.8 out of 10, insanely high rating. It is a masterpiece for sure, and you need to give it a try. Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade, insane fragrance. Gentlemen, have you tried Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade yet? Have you not tried it but are looking forward to it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to see your comments down there. And if you enjoyed this review of Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade, leave it a like and subscribe to the Men's Improvement YouTube channel for more videos about fragrances, grooming, style, fashion, skincare, watches, fitness, anything that will make you, gentlemen, the best possible versions of yourselves. The last few things that I want to ask you, gentlemen, is to smile more because it's free, and I want you to watch these two videos right here. This one here below is going to be my latest upload, and up here is going to be a video that the YouTube algorithm thinks you will enjoy.